Hello everyone and welcome back. In this practice we'll be focusing a bit on the air element. So find that comfy seat on your mat, find a neutral spine, and begin to breathe deeply. Relax here for a moment, bring that awareness onto the mat. And I highly recommend you at some point try taking your practice outside, as it increases that level of awareness, gives your body some vitamin D, and just seeing the color green naturally calms us. Good. On your next inhale, bring the arms up, reaching them for the sky, and exhale lower. So that's the basis of the movement today. Keep it going with your own breath. Inhaling to reach the arms up and exhaling to lower. Now add a little bit of your creativity to this. Swooping the arms up, make it feel nice and flowy and fluid. Scoop the air up on the inhale. The air element is associated with powerfulness and creativity and adventurousness. So add that into your practice today. Good, bring those hands back to the middle. Exhale, right hand to the mat. Inhale, left arm reaches up and over. Exhale there. Inhale back to the middle. One breath in the middle. Then left hand down. With the exhale, inhale, right arm over. Exhale back to the middle. One breath here. And then make your way to tabletop. And sink the hips back over the legs, coming into child's pose. Again, reconnect with that breath. And we'll begin some striking cobras. So when you're ready, inhale, round forwards. Exhale, lower down. Keep those elbows tucked in. Inhale to lift the spine into cobra. Exhale, lift the hips back. Feel free to dip the spine here in like a cow kind of motion. And then inhale, round forwards again. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, back over the legs. Keep this going a couple more times. Feel free again to add your creativity here. Good, meet back in child's pose. Then inhale, round forwards one last time. Exhale to lower, and either coming up on the fingertips or keeping the palms flat on the mat. Bring the hands out to the sides a bit, and inhale, round through that thoracic spine first, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, round, straighten and lift, let the ribs come out. Exhale, lower, keep those legs zipped together. Inhale, lift. Hold at the top. And exhale to lower. Good. Inhale, one last lift, a little bit longer of a hold here. Exhale, lower. Nice. Bring those hands back next to the chest, tuck the toes under. Peel the hips up and back into that downward facing dog. So downward dog is the perfect place to begin to re-deepen the breath, to check in with your body. And you can even add your creativity here by maybe moving the hips, moving the feet, pedaling it out. Good. From here, round forwards to plank. Exhale, lower it down, either with the knees or without. Inhale, lift to cobra or upward facing dog. And then we're going to tuck the right toes under. And exhale, lift the left leg all the way up for three-legged dog. Bend the left knee, tuck it into the stomach, and step it between the hands. From here, keep that right knee raised. Inhale to rise up to high lunge. Keep the fingertips connected and split the palms. Bring the hands to the chest. From here, we're going to add to that movement. Keep those fingertips connected and swoop the hands back up. Exhale to bring them lower. Inhale, reach them up. Try and feel the air between the hands. Try and make this movement fluid. Strike it down through the middle. Good. One more powerful strike down, and then split the palms, twist the torso towards the left leg. Try and extend that left leg if you can hold that balance, and keep a micro bend in the leg. May need to shorten the stance if this is a bit too difficult. Good. Inhale back to the middle, reach the arms up. Exhale, pivot both feet towards the right side of the mat and point the toes to each corner. Inhale deeply at the top, and on the exhale, squat down. Try and keep the ankles under the knees if you can, and then bring the right arm on top of the right leg. Inhale, lift the left arm up and over. If you feel like adding to the challenge, release that right arm off the right leg. Working on the leg strength. Inhale back to the middle. And exhale, left arm to left leg. Inhale, right arm up and over. Keep mindful of that breath. Bring that foot in if you feel like you're slipping or you feel like it's just too big of a distance. And if you feel like that extra challenge, remove the left arm from the left leg. Good. Inhale back to the middle. Exhale. And inhale, slowly reach the arms up as you pivot towards the front of the mat. Exhale down, extend the left leg back, lower down to the mat. Inhale, lift, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Again, reconnect with that breathing. Find some movement. Find some creativity. Good. With a nice wave, we're going to inhale forwards into our plank position. Exhale, lower it down, either all the way down or up into your upward facing dog. Inhale and tuck the left toes under. Exhale, lift that right leg up for three-legged dog. Inhale here, and then exhale, bend that right knee, tuck it into the chest and step it between the hands. Take a breath in your runner's lunge as you get that foundation. Then inhale to rise up. Connect the fingertips, split the palms. Inhale to reach it back up. And exhale to begin that powerful striking motion. Let the air go between the palms. Maybe add a back bend at the top. Good. Next time you strike downwards, split the palms, pivot towards that right leg, and extend the right leg. Keep a micro bend in that right knee. Shorten the stance if you need to. The mat was so slippy for me on this day because the wind was just making it so dry. Always readjust if you feel yourself losing that balance. Good. Inhale back to the middle. And exhale, pivot towards the left side of the mat, toes facing the corners. Exhale to come down into that goddess pose. You stay where you are. I'm just going to turn to face you. Good. This time, right arm reaches up and over, and left arm comes to the left leg. Again, for that added challenge, remove the left arm from the left thigh. Exhale back to the middle. Work with those arm movements. Let them flow through the air. Inhale, reach the left arm over, right arm to the right thigh. Again, disconnect that arm if you can. Inhale back to the middle. Connect the fingertips. Pivot back towards the front of your mat. Reach the arms up. And exhale, bring those hands to the mat. Extend the right leg back. Lower down, hug the elbows in, either all the way to the mat or keeping the knees lifted. And inhale, rise up to up dog or cobra. Exhale to downward dog. Take a breath here. Notice your surroundings, notice your body. And again, feel free to find some creative movement here. Next, inhale, walk or hop between the hands, come into a halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Deep breath here. Inhale, using that power, using those legs, press yourself up to our standing mountain pose and connect the palms. On the exhale, bend the knees, send the hips back, come off of the heels if you can. Get a little bit of air time here in our variation of the chair pose. Good, bring the heels back to the mat. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead, flip the palms, come into bear pose. Exhale, try and swing that left arm underneath the right knee if you can and connect the palms. If this isn't working for you, you can turn towards the right, keeping the left elbow on top of the right thigh. Good, place those hands on the mat, lower it down. Next, inhale, we're going to lift the chest, come into a cobra position. Breathe here. Exhale, lift those hips up and back for down dog. Next, inhale, walk or hop between the hands, halfway lift. Taking it to the other side now. Exhale to fold. Find that length in the lower back. Bend the knees if you need to. Good. Use that power. Rise up to mountain. Exhale, lower, bend the knees, send the hips back. Come up off of the heels. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead, flip the palms, bear pose. Exhale, try and reach that right arm underneath the left knee this time. Twist the chest. Good, release, either walk or hop it back to plank, lower it down. And inhale up for our last cobra here. Exhale, lift those hips and just slide through tabletop into your child's pose. Connect the palms if you can reach those elbows to the mat. Bring the hands over the head. Take note on the quality of your breath here and try and get a few deep sips of air, filling those lungs with fresh, new, cool air. Good, come forwards into tabletop, slide the left knee forwards, keeping it bent, twist over to the side, and come into a half middle splits. So if that transition was a little bit difficult, feel free to make your way into our half middle splits in whichever way is comfy for you. Once you're there, place the right arm or hand on the mat and reach the left arm up and over. Again, bring awareness back to your breath. Breathe into that left side. Inhale back to the middle. Extend the left leg out, bring the right leg back in, and place the left hand or arm on the mat. Reach the right arm up and over. Good, bring it back to the middle. Extend both legs out towards the front of your mat this time. And raise the legs off the mat, frame the legs with the arms for boat pose. Feel free to stay in this variation of the pose or grab on the outsides of the feet, the ankles, the calves, or the toes, and try and extend the legs a little bit while maintaining the length in the lower back. Feel free to close your eyes in these poses to help you focus and heighten your other senses a bit. See how your body is feeling. Good. Release from the boat pose and bring the left leg underneath the right. Try and stack the knees here, keeping the feet on the sides of the hips. Try and find that neutral spine. If you're not able to, then ease out just a little bit. Pay close attention to how your knees feel. And again, close your eyes. Check in with your body. Check in with the senses. Good, lean backwards, release the legs, and come back into your boat pose. Again, choose whichever variation is best for you today. Listen to that energy level. Good, release from the boat pose. This time bring the right leg under the left. Try and stack the knees again, but if this isn't working, back out of the position. Find that length in the spine. Close the eyes and scan the body. Good, tilt backwards and release. Then make your way to your back. Tuck the knees ever so slightly in towards the chest, and then place the hands on top of the knees. From here, just add a few little circles with the knees, slightly massaging the hip socket. And then place both feet down onto the mat. Let the knees fall to the side, coming into our reclined bound angle pose. Either use the hands for support or maybe on the inner thighs to help open into the pose. Close the eyes, just let your body melt down onto the mat. Let that cool air enter your lungs. Warm air, exhale out. Try and revisit that element of air and find some freedom through your breathing, letting go of all that might be weighing you down. Take another deep inhale, and exhale, turn to one of your sides. Inhale here, and exhale, press up slowly to a seated position. And we'll close off the practice. Inhale, reach the arms up, and exhale, bring those hands to the chest. Take one more deep breath, and a moment to thank yourself for moving your body, for moving powerfully, and for finding a little bit of creativity and time for yourself. Thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, and if you'd like to see more, hit that subscribe button. I will see you next time.